Welcome, guys, to a secret Voice of Nick live stream. We're going to be doing something quite different today, which is a playthrough of Duolingo. So I'm going to go from the beginning of a new Duolingo account, and I'm going to see how far I can get. And we'll call this a roguelike, or just generally a playthrough of me brushing up on my Japanese knowledge, and you guys able to either learn something from it or join along for the trials and tribulations. So welcome. If you don't know my channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games typically live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. This one is a secret stream, so I didn't tweet about it, didn't Facebook about it, didn't really do any sort of like postings. There won't be any posts about this after the fact. It's all secret. So welcome. If you want to see which games are being played on the channel, there are 8 concurrent gameplay series going right now. You can type !games to see the full list. And if you like what you see today, hit that follow button. Up top, you see a follower goal of 6. We're currently at 1. So we have broken ground officially on that follower goal. And the Twitch Playbook Entry 11 is out now, so go give that a look. !playbook in the chat. If you don't know the Twitch Playbook, it's a free online resource I created for you guys to create your own Twitch channels in the community or improve on an existing channel if you already have one. It's a podcast. It's a podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms. Now let's jump into it. Duolingo time. I see, so as I've found out, you can save up to $100 on select Chromebooks. That's very good to know, I suppose. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if this like works properly when you try to stream it. We will find out. I obviously have my own account that is not at level 0, but we're going to attempt to start from scratch here. I'm not even going to do a placement test. I'm just going to actually start it from scratch. So let's do it. Eat. So this is showing you the hiragana of the character. I wonder if you can press a button to go. Oh, probably enter. Okay. Oh, I can say 1, 2, 3. Okay. Chi is number 3. I'll click on it just so that it's more visual. Select character for E. That's this one. Ni. Match the pairs.
Chi.
I like the way they do this. And then essentially you're trying to do like a speed run of this stuff because you want to be able to recognize it instantly. You don't want to have to think about it. Chi, ni. Oops. See, like that. I must be rustier than I thought. See, I feel like this one is messed up because it's saying select the word for 2, and you see the giant 2, and then down here it says neat. And it's like, well, obviously I know what 2 looks like. So I don't know that one is really the way you want. Ichi. That's number 1. Okay, here we go. 2. See, that's a better way to do that. Ichi. That's 1. We got 10 XP. Hooray. Chuckster, thank you for the host on this secret stream. Achievement unlocked. Sharpshooter. I completed 1 lesson or practice without getting anything wrong. Oops. I'm pretty sure I did get something wrong. But okay. What's review lesson? Oh, it shows you every single... I think this is new. I've never seen this. It says I got all the things right, I guess. Wow, Duolingo getting more stuff. So if I press enter on this, it shows me my scorecard. So I have to click no thanks. All right, so I'm pretty sure you have to go through Hiragana 1 multiple times, and it'll give you more things before you unlock number 2. Yeah, reach level 1 in all skills above to unlock this. And then we can get items. It's like an RPG, ladies and gentlemen. I do recommend Duolingo, though. It has helped a lot. It's not the only tool that I've used for Japanese learning, but it definitely does. It's a very valuable resource. Sa. See, this one's messed up as well. What sound does this make? Sa. I get that. But they should have... Yeah, they should have made you listen. They shouldn't say sa, and then they would... Maybe we could just turn off the audio. Can we turn off the audio?
Yo.
See, that's messed up too.
Yo.
And the way you do these, you have to type the English one first, or else it'll just tell you what it says. Is this one. I.
に
And you can see that the
に
they're showing you ones that you haven't seen yet, like assuming that I didn't know what these ones were already. And the reason they do that is because they're trying to encourage you to get things wrong. They're trying to prove to you that like getting it wrong is not actually bad. Yo. N.
ん
Chi.
ち
Ni.
に
N. Sa.
さ
Yo.
よ
Sa.
さ
Sa looks kind of like chi sometimes, so
Yo.
it can be kind of tough to do.
さち
3 is, see, that's, I know which one of those is 3. It's san.
3
That's what it's supposed to say. 4 is yon.
4
Correct marking is 4 is yon. 3 is san. There you go. We did it. So we've done what they consider to be like our entire day's worth of training. So let's set our goal to be higher here. How do I do this? Progress? No. Profile? No. I put twitch.tv/thevoiceofnick in my bio. Where's the thing that says like how many? Oh, here it is, coach. Insane, 50 XP per day. I'd say we could, if we're streaming it though, we could definitely do that. All right, challenge run of Duolingo. Here we go.
Ku
Ku is this one. Oh, well, I guess we knew that. Nah. Stop telling me what it is. Game.
よ
Ro.
ろ
Na.
な
Chi.
ち
Ku.
く
ろ
Ro. Ro.
く
Oh, wait. Ro is this one.
ろ
Ku is this.
Ku.
Ni is this one.
Ni.
That's na.
な
Yo.
よ
Chuckster saying konnichiwa. Welcome, Chuckster, to the stream. We're playing Duolingo right now. This is my playthrough of Duolingo.
よ
Oops.
ろ
N. This one's n. This one's na.
な
This one's yo. I'm
よ
brushing up on my Japanese abilities. Ro is this.
Ro.
Na is
Na.
this. 7. It's so stupid. Nana is
Nana.
7. Ku.
Ku.
I can't believe they haven't fixed that. 6 is roku.
ろく
Correct meaning. 7 is nana. 6 is roku. Shido is white.
お
How are you doing today, Chuckster? Let's get an exclamation mark high for Chuckster in the chat as well. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's oh.
Wa.
See, I wouldn't have known. It's been too long. Wa is
Wa.
a nice trick because it's pronounced wa or ha. Mostly wa. Mostly wa, or at least by itself it's wa. So then this says ha and that says wa or ha, but the person says wa. So that's a nice little trick. But most of the time it's stupid that they tell you the pronunciation. You could just see it in English. U. Match the pairs. Yo.
よ
I is this. U is this.
U.
O is this.
O.
Ha or wa is
Wa.
this. Ben Frost hosting. Thank you to Ben Frost. U. U is this one. Na is this one.
Na.
Ni is this.
Ni.
O.
お
Wa.
わ
Oops. O is
O.
that. Wa.
Wa.
Na.
な
I do recommend Duolingo to anybody who's trying to learn Japanese, though. It's really, really useful.
お
はい
Sometimes I think
お
that
はよ
the fact that they give you some of those, like they almost let you cheat on some of these answers. They're trying to like build up your self-confidence. You know, sometimes I think that it's actually intentional, that it's like giving away the answer because it's like trying to make you get on a roll. Use keyboard. Oh, interesting. Oh, I don't have a Japanese keyboard
Hi.
though. Good morning is ohayo.
ち
Chi. No, that's shi. That's not chi.
か
The way they pronounce it, it kind of sounds like chi. Ka.
Ka.
That's ah.
あ
Shi is this.
ち
O.
お
Yo.
よあ
Ah. Sa is this. Oh. Oh yeah,
Sa.
that's see, I gotta
Chi.
brush up on my stuff.
Chi.
Ka,
Ka.
chi,
Chi.
a.
A.
A is this one. A and O always look similar to me. That one's O, and this one's A.
A.
O has the little marking on the side of it. I wonder if I can make this bigger for you guys. Oh yeah, I could do this. How's that? Is that better? It might mess up some of the games, but for now it's good. Ka is
Ka.
this. Shi. Oh wait, shi.
Chi.
Ka is this.
Ka.
Ni.
Ni.
A.
A.
U.
U.
Shi.
Chi.
Oh, white shiro.
Shiro.
See, that's stupid though because they show you the white paint. But again, I think they're trying to give you. A win there. I think they're trying to make you feel good. Chuck's saying, I'm doing good. My reception sucks, so I may not be able to participate too much. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Chuckster. Oh yeah, it didn't give us any quality settings this time, unfortunately. But there will be plenty more streams today. This one's actually not even a real stream. This is like not in the 3 streams of the day. So there will be plenty more shows. Shroomy, welcome to the show. Oh, Shroomy, another gakusei o Nihongo. Shroomy learning Japanese as well. Welcome to the show, Shroomy. I figured I would stream some brushing up through Duolingo that I'm doing. So welcome to the show. Gakusei desu. That's what I tell people when I am making excuses for how bad I am at speaking Japanese to them in Japan. So it's a good one to know. You could also say "mada jouzu ja arimasen," which means I'm not skilled yet. Welcome, Shroomy, to the show. You've seen a secret stream of Duolingo. Let's get an exclamation mark high for the Shroomy one. Red is. Oh wait, I'm not gonna look at it. What is red? Is aka.
Aka.
The word for baby in Japanese is akachan, which literally means little red person, which I think is amazing. Blue is ao.
Ao.
Red is aka. And that's it. Yay, we got level 1 in Hiragana. So, in my personal Duolingo, I've gotten pretty far. But we're restarting here. We're doing a playthrough. It says high tech. Ben Frost saying high tech is what the Shroomy is. Achievement unlocked. Overachiever. I got 50 XP in a day. 5 lessons without getting anything wrong. Look at me, sharpshooter. Let's go to Hiragana 2 then, I guess. Give it another lesson or 2. I'm planning on these streams being pretty short if we keep doing them though, because you only really have to do. I mean, the average for Duolingo is to do 2 of these things, and we did like 5 of them already, and it's only been like how many minutes? Not even long. What's the uptime for this episode? 16 minutes. Oh man. Ki.
Mu.
Mu. Shroomy, when you're learning Japanese, I think you have been doing it because it sounds like you can pronounce everything, and it sounds like they have a pretty good tool for doing this. But make sure that you're saying the stuff out loud when you learn it, because it's definitely a big part of it is being able to say it unconsciously. Ki.
Ki. Ru.
Ru. Ru looks a lot like ro, and it always messes me up. Ni,
Ni.
is this. That's ki.
Ki.
Ro. See, it looks, that's ro right there. Can you guys see that? That's ro, and that's ru. They're very similar, but a lot of times the similar letters on a chart look the same. Boogie, WRI, stream looks good, keep at it. And don't forget to shout out. Oh wait, what? Did Storky host me? For the host? I didn't get any notification about a host. Well, thank you for Storky, to Storky for the host. I literally don't see anything on here. I don't know. Welcome, Boogie, to the stream, though. And thank you for joining. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Boogie joining the show. Can somebody confirm whether or not you see anything about Storky? I do not see it. Shumi saying, I can read Hiragana no problem. Katakana 70%-ish. Kanji's a pain in the ass. Yeah, Kanji takes sort of a lifetime to learn. I mean, even Japanese people don't know most of the Kanji. The amount of letters in the Kanji alphabet is like 50,000, and the average amount that you need to like survive, or like the average amount that most people know, is like 2,000. So it's pretty crazy. Oh, there you go. Oh, Boogie's saying that's how I found your channel. Oh, maybe he has me on auto host, which doesn't get notified. I don't get notified for auto host on the channel. But thank you to Storky. Obviously, Storky's amazing. We have been in his streams many times. He's been in ours many times. You guys should be on Storky's stream. If you haven't, get on there and hit that follow button. Boogie, hitting that follow button right now. Thank you to Boogie for the follow. Welcome to the Meatball Marauders. Following during the secret stream. Good stuff. Finding me during the Duolingo lesson. Welcome, Boogie. I hope you are enjoying this show, but there are plenty other shows to watch as well. First of all, take these 20 meatballs, use it to buy yourself the character ki in Japanese. Ki, which you can make a blade out of it. You can make a thing that you put in your lock. You can make all sorts of stuff. Welcome, Boogie, to the Meatball Marauders. Let's get some hype in that chat for Boogie. Joining during the... I honestly didn't think anyone was going to see or do anything during these secret streams. I thought it would be like one person would see it and be like, oh, I guess he's doing that, and then they would tune out. Welcome to the show. But that's what I've learned enough to know that I should do the ideas that I don't know if they're going to work, because sometimes they do. Thank you, Boogie, for following. And you can type !games. I'll actually type that, because typically we play story-based games on here. We have 8 concurrent series going, 3 streams a day. This doesn't even count as one of the streams. So there's plenty of stuff happening on here. Ki, that's your character right there, Boogie. Treasure it forever. Shumi saying Keyblade. There you go. Shumi saying, as I learn or research each symbol, I put its rightful place in the Bible. Yeah, that's really good. That's pretty good, because then you're knowing how to write them. It's important to know how to write the kanji as well. There's like a certain top left to bottom right ordering that you need to do for writing that stuff.
Ni.
And it really helps you. Somehow it helps you to understand how the kanji like is understood just by understanding how it's written, because then you can kind of identify the symbols within it. Because kanji is the only one of them that's like a pictograph, like a hieroglyphic type thing, where you can literally pick apart a kanji and know like, oh, this part means mouth, this part means in, maybe it means eat or whatever. You know, like you can kind of like put them together. I always describe kanji as if you created an alphabet out of emojis, not to be reductive about it, but in the sense that any language, between China and Japan can both understand what is known in Japanese as the kanji, but they mean different things. But you still know what it's supposed to mean. So like a Chinese person could see the kanji for car and know that it means car in their language, but they don't know how to pronounce it in Japanese when they know what it means. And it's kind of like if you had the emoji for car and a German person posted it, you wouldn't know how to say it in German, but you know that it means car, which is pretty interesting. Boogie saying, all right, I'm back. Had to call into post. Thank you, Boogie, for coming back, and welcome back to the stream. I hope you enjoy your key character that you have gotten with your 20 meatballs. Welcome back to the show. Should we say I'm kind of learning all 3, how to speak it, read them all, write them all, properly formulate sentences without reference for each 15-second question. I spend 10 minutes studying. That's really important. Yeah, it sounds like you're doing it the right way, man. I really crunched when I was, because I went to Japan the one time, which was in like the winter time, and then like 8 months later I was going again because I was like so obsessed with it. And in like the 6 months leading up to my second trip, I had noticed the first time that like certain bars, like especially if they're like real dive bars, like, you know, not really like for Americans necessarily, they kind of strictly kick you out when you don't know how to speak Japanese, because they just don't want to deal with it. You know, they don't want any like, you know, hot-headed Americans coming in and getting mad that like the person doesn't understand what they're saying or not paying them or whatever. So they just go like this and they don't let you in. But the second time I was like, okay, that was interesting. I'm going to learn how to speak so that I don't get kicked out of these places. Not that you can't have fun without knowing Japanese in Tokyo, but it totally helped. I never got kicked out of anywhere. Like people were generally like super happy that I was like attempting to speak, even if you could see that they knew, you know, that I wasn't like good enough to speak most of the stuff, but like they would really try to help me out or whatever. It was pretty fun. Shireen saying 1 8-minute lessons on words that describe your home. I spent almost 1 full hour. That's really good. That's awesome. Shireen saying I can't wait to go back. Yeah, you're gonna really enjoy it, like knowing how to say stuff. Like no matter how far you get, you're gonna appreciate some aspect of it. Like most of the signs are in katakana, so like you can really read a lot of stuff almost instantly. Even if a lot of the signs in kanji or some of it's in hiragana, like you can just all I would do most of the time is just like shut off my brain and be like, oh, that says video, that says, you know, whatever, hotel. Like you can tell what they say even if you can't read like the kanji parts of it, because they leave it in there. Boogie saying, all right, I'd love to sit and watch the stream, but my connection is acting up because of the Royal Purple racetrack. Good luck with the stream. Boogie, thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for joining the Meatball Marauders, and I hope to see you again soon. There'll be plenty more streams later today, and many of them will also have quality settings so that you're not forced to do 720. I think this one didn't give us quality settings for the stream. But let's get an exclamation mark by for Boogie. Whoops. Heading out of the stream. Thank you for being a part of it. That's this one. Ka. Ki. I wonder if they're timing me. They're going to be like, why is he taking so long to figure out this one thing? M. Night. Oh, geez. I don't remember that at all. Yoru. I wouldn't have remembered that. Not unless they had showed me it like they just did. Read. Yomu. Definitely didn't remember that. Kiru. I guess where, because that's the only one that they didn't show us. See, they're giving these to us. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to let us feel like we accomplished something even though we're guessing. So yoru was night. Yoru. Honestly, I find learning this very fulfilling. One of my most fulfilling things I've ever done. I think I'll be studying it forever. I want to be fluent enough to sit around and have a philosophical conversation about life with an old Japanese man. Yeah, it's I thought the same thing. Shumi, I'm so happy that you're going through this and you're enjoying the process, because I felt the same way when I was learning Japanese. It's so much fun. It's like playing a video game where you're playing Dark Souls. You're unlocking all the new areas. You're finding new things. You want to explore something else. Like just getting like genuinely interested in like some new avenue that you discovered. Like, oh, like this type of sentence. Like, why is it like that? You know, like trying to figure out, like reverse engineer it and stuff. Like it's really fun. I took French lessons when I was a kid, but for years, and I know some of it, but I never was really interested in it. I guess because I was a kid in school, but like now I'm so interested in like actually understanding the stuff and being able to explore it. So I'm glad that you feel the same way. Let's see how this payout goes. They gave us partial hiragana 2, and guys, I think that's going to do it for the show. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves on the lessons. We're going to keep these to pretty short streams, but stay tuned because I'm going to come up with another show in just a second, a proper Voice of Nick live stream that'll actually get tweeted out and stuff. Shumi saying it's so much fun. 100% agree. Why is the subject always at the beginning and the verb at the end? Yeah, see, that's what you can figure out. Love the intricacies. That was spelled wrong. AF. That was close enough. I got it. I got what you meant, so that's close enough. Thank you, Shumi, for being a part of today's show and sharing in the resurgence of my Japacacies. I was saying Japanese and saw intricacies, and now I combined them. And now that is the intricacies of Japanese, I guess. I just invented a new word in my Japanese learning. So thank you, Shumi, for being a part of this. Thank you to everybody who joined on today's show. Thank you to Boogie for the follow during the secret episode. And so this is just a short little, what they call this is spaced learning, I believe, which is a concept that you when you're learning something, you need to be able to do it like over a certain amount of time and then return to it in order for it to like go back into your subconscious. So like waiting a day and then doing this, and sometimes like after 5 days they'll bring back some of the things that you thought you knew just to make sure that it really gets sort of like hammered into your subconscious. Ben Frost saying it was a fun stream. Thanks, Nick. Hope you stick with it. Ben Frost, thank you for the idea, by the way. Ben Frost mentioned something about it. It's a little bit different than I think Ben probably meant when you mentioned it, but I really do appreciate the idea, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad everybody had a fun time on today's show. Streaming saying, I won't let myself start streaming any given day without doing Japanese first for an hour at least. That's awesome. That's really cool. Definitely, you're killing it, Shroomy. You're killing it. When are those tickets to Japan, baby? When's it happening? I want to see the Shroomy IRL Tokyo Streets stream. I'm trying to figure out how I can get a streaming backpack or something to like properly do some Tokyo streaming. But guys, we're going to call that a show. We're going to raid here at the end of it, so stay tuned for that. But if you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week, typically. This was a secret stream of me brushing up on my Japanese through Duolingo, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see which games are being played, there are 8 concurrent gameplay series going right now, including Duolingo, even though it's not on the list. It is a secret 9th gameplay series. So you can type !games. The Duolingo is implied when you type that in. It's silent and it's also invisible, but it's there. It's there. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button up top. You see a follower goal of 6. We're currently at 2, so we're a third of the way through. If you are looking to become a Twitch streamer or you already have a stream and you want to improve it, then check out the Twitch Playbook. It's a free online resource I created for you guys in the community to build up your own channels because a lot of people have asked me for advice. I'm trying to give back to all of you guys to help you in your quests. Hopefully it helps you out. !Playbook in the chat. It's a podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms, and you can find it totally free at twitchplaybook.com or by typing !Playbook. Now, if you like the stream, you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames and ad-free streams. Subs also get the sub badge and access to the sub movie nights. I was going to say that we are also at a pretty momentous spot on the leaderboards here. So we have in the donation leaderboards a couple of people. So second place on the donation leaderboards, we have Peer-to-Beer with $2. Thank you to Peer-to-Beer. First place is Streamlabs with a combined donation of $10. That's a gold star donation and an anonymous donation. On the cheer leaderboards, it was a whole crazy thing of a bit war happening the other day. So that was a pretty momentous thing. We have in third place now Zombie Nation plays with 700 cheer. Thank you to Zombie. That is a purple level cheer. Second place is Nyx with 2,030. That is a teal level cheer. Thank you to Nyx. And first place is Peer-to-Beer with 2,110 cheer. That is a teal level cheer as well. Thank you to Peer-to-Beer. Thank you to everybody who supports these streams. It's highly appreciated. Every day I improve at least one thing about the family of channels, whether that's the Twitch streams you see, whether it is setting up and acquiring new games, whether it's Streamlabs, OBS, any of the stuff that makes these shows tick. It could be creating and posting content to the social channels. It could be improving the Discord, writing Twitch Playbook entries, or recording the podcast. All of that stuff is in large part thanks to you guys. So thank you so much to everybody who does it by cheering, donating, subscribing, gifting subs, gifting games. It's very highly appreciated. Now let's jump into a raid here. I got tongue-tied during my own outro. That was a momentous occasion in itself. What do we got here? Ooh, that's a fun one. Is this person really playing, or is their stream... Sometimes it says they're playing, and then they're actually not playing. They are playing. Okay, let's join this person. This is, we haven't rated Sam Van Dane in a while. Sam Van Dane is playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag at the moment. So let's all say hi to Sam Van Dane, who's playing that game. Make sure you flood that chat with love, ladies and gents. You can copy either the raid emotes, which are the different characters there, or the sub-raid emotes, which have the Voice of Nick exclusive subscriber TV head and hype speech bubble. Whichever one you choose, make sure you copy it now and then paste it into that chat when you get in. Shumi saying Japan tickets soon! And thank you, Nick. Thank you, Shumi, for being a part of it. And I look forward to your Japan streams or just hearing your stories of Japan. I don't want to say that you have to stream from there. But let's all join Sam Van Dane's stream and enjoy some pirate action. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.